Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some Halo 5 Warzone gameplay. You'll probably be seeing quite a bit of Warzone footage on the channel in the coming weeks. It's definitely been my most played game type by quite some time. The reason being, I know some people, I feel like there's this hidden angst towards me when a lot of people hear that I've been playing nothing but Warzone. It's like, come on dude, do you not want your diamond ranks? And I am actually ranked Diamond in Warzone, in Arena. Well, I should be Diamond ranked in Warzone. I'm a Warzone tryhard, you guys don't even know. But nonetheless, taking a step back. Yeah, I have tryharded my fair share of Arena, but at the same time, to get onto Xbox and be able to talk to my Halo brethren for the first time in quite some time, without the conversation devolving into, boy, MCC's sure depressing, isn't it? Oh, God. Like, it literally, if you remember that scene where Mufasa, I should say Simba in Lion King, comes back, he's just come from Hakuna Matata land, he's been having a whale of a time, and he comes back and the place is just a boneyard. All the food is gone, everything is dead, it is a pure wasteland, and that is what MCC felt like from time to time. There was sad Lion King music playing in the background, the memory of Mufasa, aka Master Chief, was just a dead remnant of the past, and it was sad times for all. Whereas now, I get to talk and play with my Halo bros, and actually enjoy myself and casually. And you know, Warzone is a great environment to actually be able to communicate with your team in just a more social, interactive way. Instead of, like, in Arena, the thing is, sometimes you don't even get the chance to talk to your teammates. It's so intense, you're so emotionally invested, that you've even forgotten to say hello to Dell in the last 10 minutes. It's like, wait a minute, who am I playing with again? Oh yeah, it's Dell. And he's like, hey, this is Dell. What's going on? Nonetheless, moving forward. The Dell reference. I kind of want Dell to come back to YouTube, you know, I'm kind of waiting for it. You guys know Dellementary, he's a beast. I love Dellementary. And if you guys haven't realized, it's 6:55 AM. That's why I'm a little bit loopy right now. Been having a whale of a time on Halo. Been absolutely enjoying myself. And I felt like I needed more of a natural laid-back commentary on the channel. And I wanted to bring that to you guys because I feel like we need an open, honest discussion about Halo 5 and how enjoyable it is. Personally, I've been having a whale of a time on it. As of today, the day before, I was infused with salt. If you saw my tweets, I kind of hope you guys didn't. I was in an emotionally poor place in my life. Wasn't feeling too good. I was getting really upset with my play. Now, the way I see it, it's kind of a good thing that Halo could get me invested to that degree once again, because it's been a while since I felt anything. Definitely the worst criticism I could lay upon MCC is that I wasn't mad, I wasn't happy, I was in between, I was neutral, I didn't care, and that made me upset because it was kind of this grey, bleak place. Whereas Halo 5, you know, you have so many intense emotions going at once. You want to do the game justice, I feel like. That's at least what I feel from time to time. It's a new Halo game. I'm excited. I want to share my gameplay and my experiences. And every so often you'll get the worries and the concerns of like, oh gosh, what if I don't do my best this game? And the gameplay mechanics really tie into that, into a exciting but also nerve-wracking from time to time way, because the auto-aim values are low, especially on the primary weapons like the pistol. The capability to choke with that pistol, especially in arena matchmaking, is it's an extremely common occurrence. It's extremely frequent that I'll be on the cusp of making a play that will drastically shift the momentum of the match, and I'll just miss that crucial pistol shot right at the wrong time, and that feeling is devastating. It really ate away at me. But at the same time, today it was like the Phoenix rebirth. All that depression, all that upset state of mind kind of spiraled out of control, but then I came back, the fire was in me, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do Halo 5 justice. I love this game. I think what's really imperative, I want to kind of go back, I want to backtrack right now, look back in the past, and look at games like Halo 3 and Halo 2, and the way in which people talk about those games. The way in which people talk about those games is a overwhelming positivity that cannot be understated whatsoever, and some people who didn't experience Halo in those times can't necessarily equate or relate to those feelings. I know there's a lot of Halo Reach and Halo 4 players who have gone back and played Master Chief Collection on those older titles, and even when they've gotten a consistent smooth lobby in terms of connections, they cannot empathize with the levels of enjoyment these old school players used to have, and as a result there's sort of a rift being created between these two brands of players. And I think the point I want to make today is that these old school players who can't seem to adjust to Halo 5, they can't seem to enjoy Halo 5, and they kind of feel like a part of them died when Halo 3's population faded off, or Halo 2's population faded off. You know, they're extremely salty, I would say, and extremely melancholy when they look back on their time and they make comparisons to now. They say, you know, what happened? What changed? These games must be worse. These games have to be worse, and they're constantly looking for a way to be able to articulate their point to the newer players and say, you know, this is what changed. You know, this is what's wrong about modern Halo. This is what's missing. And personally, I feel as though often they're giving the games too much credit, and they're not giving themselves enough credit. And this might sound a little bit cheesy, but bear with me, guys, because I think this is a point that needs to be made. I think if you go back into Halo 3's archives and find out what made that game tick, really what I feel like it did was the perfect sandbox. For me, it was a canvas. It was an easel and a canvas. It was the tools in order to be able to create something great. When I look back on my times with Halo 3, yes, I think the game was extremely solid for its time, but my fondest memories are what I was able to achieve in that game, and you know, saying stuff like, hey, it's my Lone Wolves 45 rank that made me happy. Hey, it was the fact that I was able to you know, take part in these Forge multiplayer maps that my friends had made, and we were able to create experiences by inviting people in, by socializing with the right people, and we built memories together that like are forever cherished. And you know, a lot of people missed out on these memories, and you know, you wish there was a way of expressing them. And you know, in Halo 4 even, a lot of people didn't like Halo 4, but for me, I found a way to express myself that was never possible to me. A part of me was awakened, I would say, by Halo 4, an inner confidence that had been locked away. You know, a lot of people go to games because they find an avenue to be able to express themselves and to be able to advance you know, their capabilities in a way that maybe they were too anxious to do in real life, or they were too shy, or something was missing, something didn't click. And when they went to gaming, when they went to Halo, something finally clicked, and you know, they were able to use this sandbox to their environment to create something special. And you know, I've been fortunate enough to be able to experience this feeling and this enjoyment in a lot of different avenues in life, like places like Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's usually something gaming related, I must say. I just think gaming offers the tools to be able to do something special a lot of the time. And I think what people don't understand is that they expect the game to create something special for them. They expect the game to fall into their lap. They go into Halo 5 and they're waiting for those magic moments to reappear, those magic moments to you know, fall into their lap, like I just said. And I don't think that's going to happen with Halo 5. You need to seek out these memories. You need to find that team that you enjoy playing with. You need to be able to be willing to open yourself up to new experiences, and to be a little bit more open-minded in using the sandbox to your advantage. Because personally, despite there being a couple of features missing that I would like and that I feel like would further advance our ability to create new memories and to create that magic and that spark, at the same time, I think in terms of the base gameplay, the pool of weaponry that we have at our disposal, the creativity in flanking routes, the creativity in and then putting on top of this the fact that we've got this theater mode, the fact that we can use that in conjunction with YouTube, we've got something special here, and you just need to go out and you need to reach out and you need to grab it, instead of saying, you know, why can't this happen like it did in Halo 3 or in Halo 4? In Halo 3 and Halo 4, you probably went out and claimed those for yourself. You're giving yourself too little props for what you were able to achieve. You're saying that the game, do you really believe that the game is the thing that was doing it for you. No, it was you in conjunction with the game. It was you wielding that easel. It was you wielding that metaphorical pen and paper and creating something and building something special that kind of surpassed what you thought you were capable of. And to have that feeling in gaming really can't be surpassed. And I hope you guys really go out of your way to see if it's capable and see if you're able to do it in Halo 5, because really what's the worst that can happen? If you were already having a poor time in previous Halo games, if you're already having a disappointing time in some of the previous games, then what's the worst that can happen by going out there and making a real effort to maybe like contribute something to YouTube, to contribute something to you know, the gameplay front of things in terms of like achieving all these different ranks, in terms of building up a team. You can do something special, and don't believe that you've lost that capability, or that the game was what did it for you, because it wasn't. It was you. This was just a tool that was at your disposal, and you can find these tools again. Anyway, I've been Modest Major. Hope this wasn't too cheesy for you. But thanks very much for watching this commentary. Peace out.